You know, wetlands play a critical role in Florida's ecosystem.
People actually used to think that wetlands were wastelands.
We caught up with Camille Beasley from Florida's Department of Environmental Protection to learn more about these important environments.
A wetland is an area in the landscape where you have enough water that it affects the characteristics of the soils. A wetland is often defined by its plant community, what can grow there, because the soils are different from upland soils. Wetlands can be found all over Florida. You think of wetlands, a lot of people think of the Everglades, and it's just this big, largely flat area with a shallow groundwater table where water moves all across the landscape and creates these special conditions that only wetland plants can grow in. They act as a filter, basically, in the environment for water quality. Not only do we use them in stormwater management, for example, but just in general, the natural ones in the environment, we want to protect them because they are so key to the water quality in our state. And also just aesthetics. I think they're really pretty.
I love a good wetland.
If you have wetlands on your property, the things you can do to protect them, because a healthy wetland is a happy wetland, are things like leaving a buffer around the edge, so not mowing up to the edge, planting native vegetation so you don't get invasive species in your wetland, avoiding excessive runoff, so fertilizing appropriately, and then finally put up bird and bat houses and other types of wildlife habitat so you can get kind of a balanced flora and fauna community in your wetland. A big misconception about wetlands is people think that they have to have water all the time. And regardless of how much water they have in them at any given time, they're still providing the services. Flood protection and water quality and wildlife habitat. It's hard to actually create a fully functioning wetland out of nothing. And so we need to protect the wetlands that we have because those high functioning wetlands are so valuable to us.